and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm showing you guys how to achieve this everyday glam look. It's really simple and really easy to follow, so without further ado, let's crack right onto the video. So my go-to palette at the minute has definitely been my Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. Don't get me wrong, whilst the packaging is lovely and it's simple, it's also very easy to get dirty, and I'm not sure how I'd get the stains out because that's not my area of expertise. I still live at home, okay? And then it's this beautiful palette with very neutral wearable tones, and it has a lovely mirror like the rest of the ABH palette. Now, I find that on a daily basis I do gravitate toward this palette. It's just got those really nice tones where you can get something beautiful, daytime acceptable, yet super glam, so it really does live up to the palette name for me. Now to begin, I'm going to take my Morphe M441 brush, which is this brush here, and I'm going to go in with the shade Rustic, which is this beautiful brown to begin, and we're going to start building this into the crease. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take this MSQ brush. It's by like an AliExpress brand, and it's got no product on. I'm just going to blend that shade out. Now I'm going to take my Morphe M573 brush, and I'm going to dip into the shade, if I can hold it properly, Orange Soda, which is this beautiful light orange shade. And what I'm going to do, where we've just blended that out, we're now going to go back in with that shade just to add a little bit of warmth to the look and add a tiny bit of colour. I'm just going to keep using this brush. We're not dipping in anymore. But what I'm doing, I'm really just blowing this out because I like everything to be nice and smoky, and we can start to blow it out on the outer corners too. Because we want this nice and smoky, we're not going to dip in any further. We're just really going to keep blending this in circular motions on this outer corner. Now I'm going to take my Morphe M433 brush. It looks like this, and I'm going to take the shade Sienna, which is this one here. Now this is more of a warm tone brown, and we're going to start to build this on the outer corner of the crease. So you can see that I've placed that colour down, so I'm going to start to bring it towards the inner corner of the eye just to add depth, but we didn't want to place it there because it'll make it too heavy. But we're just, with a very light hand, going to start circling it towards the inner corner. And then with this same brush, we can now softly start working in circular motions to diffuse that colour and blend it out. And I'm going to start to blend this outwards as well, just because we're going to be going down with a deeper shade to create a liner. So if we start smoking this out, we can start creating some shape. I'm going to take this MSQ brush. This is a different one. This is a much smaller one. And I'm going to go in with the shade Cypress Umber. Umber? What's Umber? Cypress Umber anyway. It's this one here. So this is the deepest brown in the palette. And I want to go in with this because we really want to get in nice and detailed now and really deepen this up. We're gonna dip back into this Rustic shade, and what I'm gonna do, where I've placed down the Cypress Umber shade, I'm gonna blend this out with the Rustic one and start blending it closer in to the front of our eye, the middle of our eye. What are we calling it? The inner corner of our eye. Let's go with that. We're gonna blend it into here, and then again we're gonna dip into burnt orange, and we're gonna smoke it out again. Now I'm going to take a BH Cosmetics brush. I think this is from the Metal range, but I absolutely might be completely lying. And it's in the number 7. So it's this one here. And I'm going to dip into the shade Tempera, which is this lovely pale, like a nudie cream shade, you know what I mean? And what I'm going to do before I finish the look, I'm just going to put this under my brow bone just to add some brightness under there, and then we can crack on with the lids. I've changed my mind with the brush. I'm going in with this one from Morphe. It's got no number on, it's just one of the purple ones from the Christmas collection. With that MSQ brush again, I'm going to take that Cypress Umber shade and we're going to start to pop this on the outer corner of the lid, and then we can have a play and see where we end up. Then we're going to go back in with the shade Rustic. I'm taking this on an LA Splash setting brush. Setting? What could you possibly set with that? I don't know. I'm going to go in with the shade Glistening, which is this one here. It's like a really subtle gold champagne-y shade, and I'm literally going to take it on my finger and apply it to my lid. And now the reason I didn't cut the crease or anything when doing that is because with this being an everyday glam, I don't want it to look too sharp or too precise. Whilst it still looks beautiful, I just don't want it to be as crisp as a cut crease would. So I'm going to go back into that burnt orange shade with my LA Splash brush, and I'm just going to build this on the very outer part of the shimmer shade that we just put down, just so there's a blend from shimmer into matte on the outer corner. I'm going to take a little bit of this shade here. It's called Fairy, also on my finger. It's a little bit brighter and shimmerier than the other one, so I'm just going to pop it on the outer part of that glitter. Now I have got my sellotape on my eyes. As we all know, I cannot do eyeliner for the living life of me. And I'm going to dip into the shade Noir. Noir means black in French, I think. And we're just going to create a wing with this. And I'm using the LA Splash defining brush, just this nice angle one. Now I've got them wings on, I'm going to take my Morphe M213 brush, which is this one. This is my favourite for smoking out wings. So I'm going to take that Cypress Umber shade again, that deep brown, and I'm just going to smoke out the outer corner of the wing. I'm just going to add mascara and lashes off camera. So the mascara I'm using is the Laura Mercier Caviar Volume Mascara. I'm really enjoying this. This is just a mini size that I got, but it's really, really good. It makes my lashes look super natural, but also really long. And then I'm just going in with some lashes that I got from Savers. I honestly don't know what brand they are, but they're just kind of like outer lash lashes. I'll show you what they look like. They're not in the box because I've worn them. I've worn them already, so they're not in the box, but they don't go all the way in. They kind of stay on the outer side. So yeah, I just really like them. It looks like my camera's letting me record again. This is really confusing. I've like recorded my face makeup so many times now, and it keeps cutting off. So like I've shut the camera down, I've taken it off charge, and I've brought it back. So we are hoping and praying that we are filming now. So soz everyone. I've put my strobe cream on, I've put my foundation on, and I've put my concealer on. I videoed the whole damn thing, but my camera decided, oh hell to the no one's gonna see you do this. So it is a damn good job that I have my go-to foundation base routine, whatever you want to call it, up on my channel already. So I will leave the link in the down bar to that. I've used a strobe cream that I make on that video, so if you do want to see how to make your own strobe cream, link down below. I show you guys how I apply my foundation and how I apply my concealer. So sorry that you can't see it today. Just for preference, the foundation that I used a mix of my NYX Born to Glow in the shade Warm Vanilla, my fave foundation of all time ever right now, and my Makeup Revolution Fast Base Stick in the shade F8. I just really like this combo. And for concealer, I used my Maybelline Instant Eye Eraser under my eyes, on my forehead, on my nose and on my chin. This is in the shade 115 Warm Light. And then I used my Ell Xx Camo Concealer in the shade Light Sand. And I just put a few blobs of this under my eyes for extra coverage. Reason being, I say this all the time, I love this concealer for coverage. It is way too drying by itself for me personally. A lot of people love this concealer. I believe there's a hydrating one. This is not it, but I do need to pick that one up to try. Now, I always like to cream contour. This step's absolutely not necessary, but I always do it. What it does is it gives me a guide for when I'm then applying my powder over top. So I'm using my LA Girl Pro Conceal, and mine is in the shade Toffee. I'm going to use this like no number brush. It's by Morphe. It's like one of the Christmas collection ones. I use it all the time, but it has no number, so I hate telling you guys about it, but I really like it. Just this. I always apply a little around my lips just to make them look a little bit more voluptuous. And then I like to pat over everything with my foundation brush, just to make sure everything's really seamless and well blended. Now I'm going to go in with my trusty Rimmel Stay Matte powder. It's my fave. Like, I don't actually believe I own another setting powder. I know, that's crazy. And I'm going to take this big fluffy brush by Morphe. Again, this is from a collection. It has no number. My apologies. And I'm just going to roll it in and pat this all over my face. Now I'm going to take my Zoeva Nude Spectrums palette. I understand that this is meant to be a blush palette, but I mean, there's nothing blush about this palette. So I'm going to take this shade over here. It's super cool tone, and I'm going to contour with this today. I'm also going to be using my Real Techniques Multitask Cheek Brush. You would think I know this by now because I use this every day of my life. And then we're going to go on to our temple, just because we don't want it to stop there, because we're going to head up to the forehead. And now I like it all to blend together. I don't like it to stop here and then start again. I only go very lightly on the forehead. Now I'm going to take my Makeup Revolution Bacon Block Powder. Mine is in the shade Lace. I love this for brightening up my under eyes. I use this every single day. And then I'm taking this on my Morphe E49 brush to apply this. I just find this brush fits so perfectly under my eyes. Then for bronzer, this is a new one to my collection. This is by the brand new XX Revolution brand. Mine is in the shade Morose, I think it's pronounced. And it looks like this inside. It's really beautiful. It's nice and warm tone. I do have a video testing out a full face of XX Revolution, so we'll leave the link in the down bar if you do want to check that video out. But I'm just taking this on this brush. It has no name on. I don't know where I picked it up. May have been TJ's in a brush collection. And I'm just going to apply this to the areas I will bronze. So above the contour shade we've popped down, on my forehead slightly, and slightly on my chin area around my jaw. Now for blush, I'm going to be taking my BH Cosmetics Chocolate Orange Truffle palette. Oh my god, I love these. This is a quad of 4 blushes. These are my blush shades through and through. These beautiful peach tones. I really, really love it. I just love how these perform on my complexion. I don't know, I gravitate towards colours like this more than pinks. I just find it's more neutral and natural on the skin. I'm taking a Morphe angle brush to apply this. Again, no shade number. It comes from like a face complexion set, I believe. And I'm going to go in with this colour over here. These don't have shade names, unfortunately, but they're £10.50, so I'm not complaining. Now I'm going in with another new product by XX Revolution. How gorgeous is this packaging, by the way? This one's pink and oh my god, it's just all things girly and I love it. This is the highlight in the shade Focus. It is beautiful, like gold champagne-y shades. I just really love it. And again, this is from that same Morphe collection and this is the highlight brush. I'm going to apply this to my cheekbone area. Not my cheekbone, oh my god, the high points of my cheek, down my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, my chin. I just like to beam and highlight. Now I want to finish my under eyes off, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take Cypress Umber really close to my lash line just to add some depth there. I'm then going to smoke it out with that burnt orange shade, and I think that's all I'm going to do to my under eyes, just add them 2 colours and smoke it out. I'm then going to take that XX Revolution highlight we just used and highlight my inner corner. But before we do all of that, I'm just going to take this MUA eyeliner. It's the white shade. It is called Snow Queen, and just line my waterline with that. I'm just going to add some lower lash mascara as well. For lip liner, I'm going to take this one by Kiko. It's in the shade 532. It's just this really nice nude shade. Now I'm going to take this liquid lipstick. It's the Velvet Matte Longwear Liquid Lipstick by MUA, aka Makeup Academy. This is in the shade Tranquility. I love this liquid lip. It's something I've been going back to since I was about 16 now, so a very long time that I've been using it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do really hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. If you did enjoy it, please leave some love in the comments and I look forward to reading them. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. It'll bring you right back to me every time I post another video. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a lovely day and staying sane during this lockdown, and I will see you guys in the next one.